Disaster has been declared after severe weather and flooding in several provinces. The worst hit areas include Limpopo, Mpumalanga, KwaZulu-Natal, the Eastern Cape and the Northwest Province. The floods have caused multiple deaths, destroyed property and infrastructure, and has also disrupted basic services. We will get the latest in the Limpopo death toll, and we'll get that with the MEC in just a moment. But the last number was at 17 since that bad weather began. So let's dial in. MEC for the cooperative governance portfolio in the province, Basikopo Makamu. MEC, good morning. Thanks for your time this morning. We understand you are in Giyani, which is one of the affected areas. Let's start with a picture on how many people have sadly passed away as a result of these floods.
Thanks very much, and good evening to all the viewers. Let me indicate that it's true that I'm talking with you now right in Giyani, where the rain during the night was still coming out to an extent that the area is becoming worse. But as for the numbers, as we last did a round with our head of disaster center yesterday, we are standing at around 17 people who are said to have lost their life. So we are trying to collate the information, but the main thing that worries us is that drowning when people are trying to swim in the streams or some other challenges. But as for the other things, we are trying our level best to put the situation back to normal.
You spoke as part of the reason we are seeing this death toll is people are drowning. I would like for you to share with us what other information regarding the circumstances of the deaths. Are people trying to cross water? Is this just suddenly, you know, that waters came through and swept people away? What are some of the individual incidents about, MEC?
Some of the people you can see are teenagers. It's because they will want to try to swim, or they just think this stream, it's normal, they will be able to swim like they will do when the rains are not at this level. But you will pick up that it's not much where it's older people who are trying to cross, but people are just trying to swim, the teenagers, because they want to experiment some of the water that they have never seen in their own communities. Hence, we are calling on parents to make sure that they try to caution their parents, their children, but at the same time, even parents try to keep their children in houses.
So the floods have now been declared a national disaster, MEC. What additional resources or powers does this unlock for Limpopo?
Well, it will help us, and I must indicate that for the mere fact that the minister or the head of the National Disaster Center has declared a national disaster in our province and other provinces, it will ease the process of accelerating recovery, meaning that we can do it in time. But at the same time, it will bring that additional resource that we may not have as a province, but national sector departments may also come and support us in this regard.
Well, how much money are we talking, and what's it going to be immediately used for, MEC?
Well, the previous calculation, we continue to be doing assessment and seeing how far is the infrastructure damaged. The initial estimates was above 5 billion that we were looking at, but I may not say it's the same as we speak now, as already some of the infrastructure are continuing to be affected as we speak.
When you talk about infrastructure, what do you have in mind?
Well, roads are damaged seriously, schools are damaged seriously, clinics, water treatment plants are damaged, electricity connections. Some communities, as we speak, they might be going for the third or fourth day without electricity.
Will some of that money be used to make people a little more comfortable? As you say, you know, schools are out, electricity, water provision. So talk to us about making the lives of those who are directly affected a little more comfortable in terms of the provision of fresh drinking water and creating more access.
Yes, like I said, areas like Musina town, they were not having water because of the water. But the municipality, district municipality, went there to try to recover the Villa municipality. But as I'm saying, any time where the rain start to subsidize, we are trying to go to those infrastructure. There are some areas of the roads where the bridges are collapsed. We are making makeshift bridges for people to cross over whenever the rain give us chance to do that. So these are some of the things that we are doing as a province.
Yeah, you talked about Musina, but there's also Mapani, there's Vembe, Waterberg, parts of Sekhukhune also badly affected. Give us a sense of your sort of war room, your emergency war room. Who's in there saying, you know, today this area is more badly affected. This is where we need to deploy. Take us into your planning and strategic preparation, MEC.
Look, we have got our Provincial Disaster Management Center, which has got its own head, who is coordinating all the district head of offices on disaster, but all the joint JOC, the Joint Operation Committee, which includes SAPS, which includes the South African National Defense and other sector departments, they are already meeting every hour to receive the information and see where it requires intervention of what particular type of intervention. And that is making life easier, that when the community is just, or the people are trapped, we are easily getting that information and be able to send a team that can go and rescue them. But we are continuing. We also have got a team that is dealing with how we should be able to humanitarian reliefs, where we are bringing in together NGOs, private sector, so the people who are already in a challenge.
Yeah, our signal's deteriorating, and I understand again that you are in one of the worst affected areas, so that's understandable, MEC. When people are affected and need help, is there a number, is there a resource that they can reach out to get that emergency assistance, or do they just call the national emergency numbers? What are the numbers, MEC?
Center number call center, it's 0800 222 111, that we are making available all our councillors, all our ward committees, all our CDWs, our traditional leaders, mayors, and executive mayors to be readily available, that they can be called and be able to assist where the need arises.
I wish we could have shown our viewers the picture of where you are, Mr. Makamu. I understand that you're stuck in the mud, literally, where you are, but good luck to you and your teams on the ground. Thank you for the update.
Thanks very much. I'm stuck in a car now. I was picking somebody. The road is badly affected, but I think we'll get assistance now.
Yeah, if you could do us a favor, MEC, just get one of your team to just take a video, which we can share with our viewers, just to give them, again, a real-time reality check on what's happening and how even just moving around and doing the basic things are so difficult. Thanks for your time this morning. This is Basikopo Makamu, who is the Cogta MEC.